So, a lot of people are wondering why and what my recent Facebook posts were about and why I feel like now is the time that I have to do something. And I guess I should. I've been wondering what I was going to say. I kind of thought about posting this video a couple days ago. Um, the reason I want to do this is because if I actually post it and talk about it, then it's not just me blowing smoke in a Facebook post or a tweet. It's actually me putting my face, my voice into this so that people can hear it. Let me give you a little background of where I am right now. I'm actually about 48 hours in. Have had no soda, fried food. Um, the only processed sugar type food I had was a very small, well, small for me, normal size for most people. We'll get to that in a minute. Bowl of breakfast cereal that I had this morning. Um, the fact of the matter is, folks, I am 35 years old. I am single. I am somewhere in the area of 450 to 500 pounds. I don't know. I don't know of any place that currently has a scale that can weigh me. I do also know I have, at least the last time I went to a doctor, diabetes that could be controlled by diet that I have not taken care of. Um, Anyone who sees me in shorts in the summertime last year will tell you that my right leg is swollen very badly due to low blood flow. I have a lot of pain, especially on my right side after working like 8 hours at work. Um, the other day, like last week, I had a very tough day at work, very long, hard day where I did a lot of walking, a lot of lifting. I came home and it's been happening for a while, but it was particularly bad where after sitting down and resting, my leg actually, the muscles, they kind of, it gets to a point where I feel like I can't put weight on my leg. Because of this, I had to basically put my arms against the walls and lift myself up my basement steps. Um, and due to the strain it was putting on me, it actually, by the time I got upstairs, I thought I was having a heart attack. And there's been a couple other times where, due to stress or other things, I've had chest pain to the point where I was legitimately concerned that I was going to have a heart attack and, possibly die. The fact of the matter is, folks, the deadly seriousness of this is at 35, I'm dying. I may not reach 45 if I don't do some drastic changes to my life right now. So, I've been doing some reading the last couple of days. It just kind of hit me all at once, and I just kind of right then started, the no pop, which anyone who knows me knows that I would drink, sometimes upwards of 3 or 4 20 ounces, and then maybe even a couple cans, even a 2 liter on top of that of Pepsi a day. So a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine, a lot of processed sugared foods, bowls of cereal that, in plastic mixing bowls. Also, a lot of deep fried food from the deli at work, from, burger joints, food from a sack. I'd be on my way to work and decide I want a snack and stop and get 3 McDoubles from McDonald's just for a snack, even though I'd already ate food. I've done this before and I've lost weight, but it never stuck. And people say, well, it's just blowing smoke. We've been here before, but I realize now this is a fight or die situation. And believe me, I'm not going to lie. I sat here and I've had that, internal monologue with myself of, was my life even worth living at points? And I guess the other night I decided that, yeah, it is. And not only do I want to live, I want to be better. I want to be physically able to do things again. I want to be able to get a better job, go back and finish my education, to maybe someday even have a family. I mean, there's a lot more that goes into that I'm not going to go into right now. Just talking about me physically. This is one of the hardest things in the world for me to do, is to actually say this, that I have failed myself for 35 years. I look into this camera now and I see the face that I look at, and I am not happy with it. I mean, I like me. Mentally, I like who I am. And, it's tough to describe. It's hard for me to say that, but physically, I look at the face and I look at my body and I hate myself, and I need to change that. I have to be able to figure out a way to change that to make myself succeed, and I think I'm finally where I need to be, where it's my back's to the wall here. I mean, you're going to be dead in 5 to 10 years if you don't change. So, basically, here's where it is. It starts right here. Like I said, I'm 2 days in. Not going to lie, the lack of caffeine yesterday at work actually at one point had my hands shaking. The lack of caffeine today, I felt kind of sick. A little bit tired. Doing better on the food. Had Subway yesterday for lunch, like I said. Had a sandwich and some salad for dinner last night. Small sandwich and some pasta salad for lunch today. A normal sized bowl of cereal and a glass of juice for breakfast. Just for me, I know that seems like, some people say, well, you need to be eating better food. It's like, for me, I think just eating normal size portions and normal food to start out with is at least a step. I mean, I know I need to look into nutrition a lot better, a lot harder than what I have. But I know what I need to do, and the exercise part's going to be the easy part. The hardest parts for me are going to be obviously not drinking pop, not eating exorbitant amounts of food, not eating certain foods when I go out. I'm really actually worried about this Saturday at the Beer Stew, because as anyone knows me at the Beer Stew, there's a burger there called the Hindenburger that I used to love to eat. It was 2 patties, two patties equaling a pound of beef, a fried egg, bacon, and pretty much like half pound of waffle fries around it. But I'm just not going to eat it. If I eat anything, I'll eat a normal sized burger or like a club sandwich or something to that effect, something that I know is a little bit healthier. I look around and, I've always wanted to ask, what inspires me, and I think the thing that inspired me the most is I see guys every day who work so hard to get something they want, and that's it. My family at SCW, Scott County Wrestling, and I want to let them know, a lot of those guys are my inspiration. Obviously, Seth Rollins, Tyler Black, or Colby Lopez, whatever anybody out there knows him as. I watched that kid go from a makeshift ring in a barn to being an elite level talent for the WWE. And that guy works every single day to make his life greater. I see it now in a kid named Matt Cage, Matt Cage is a kid who, when I first saw him, I didn't think would ever make it as a pro wrestler. And now, every single night, he's out there stealing the show, having the best match on every show I see him on, every DVD I watch of it. And the kid just blows my mind with what he can do in the ring. And it inspires me right now as I sit here to say, I need to work every single day as hard as I can for my dream, which I've realized now that my dream actually is to some way, actually manage to have a normal life, which at this point, there's no way in hell I can do that. So now, my goal and my dream is to get rid of 35 years of failure and 35 years of letting my body turn into complete shit. I just want to say also I'm thankful for everybody's support. If you're watching this video and you know me, I don't know where it's going. I mean, I know where it's going. I know where I want it to go. I hope that in 3, 4, 5 years I will look back at this video and say, this is where it started. This is where you were. And now we're here, and it's a completely different person. Physically, obviously, not mentally. I am Tim. That's the best way I could say it. You know me. You know who I am, and you either love me or hate me. That's the way it's gonna be. I'm rambling a little bit now. But there it is. I guess we're now at a 12-minute video. Wow, I've been talking. Thanks everybody out there for your support. Thanks everybody out there for listening. I'm actually going to try to, maybe not weekly, maybe every other week, shoot a video, kind of detail my progress a little bit. So we'll see you in a while. Thanks.